Let's see, Donald Trump, upon hearing about the fact that North Korea might walk away from these meetings, this was his reaction.
We haven't been notified at all. We'll have to see. We haven't seen anything. We haven't heard anything. We will see what happens. Whatever it is.
That's helpful. We don't know nothing. We ain't got nothing. Ain't gonna be nothing. That's what I got out of it.
It's not much information there, and actually that's a fine reaction because you should wait to see what happens. He at least didn't say I have a bigger button
or tweet something.
Yeah, he didn't say anything provocative. There was no ruckus there, so that's fine.
No provocative.
And I'm going to say something unacceptable. Man, he looks so orange. God, man, sometimes you look at him and you're like, you are literally orange, dude. That's no joke. But it's unacceptable because I accept people of all colors, and so I don't want to be bigoted towards the orange community, which is made up of 2 people, maybe 3: Trump, Boehner, and Snooki.
Okay. I don't want to alienate anyone. So here's the thing: the military exercise and all that. Their problem with that. Yeah, I totally get it. Maybe North Korea, the leadership has been talking and they realize, well, it looks like we've been giving too much. I mean, we said we were going to shut down this military site. Yeah, it already exploded and killed a couple hundred people a few months back. It doesn't really matter that we're shutting it down, but we said that we would, and that seems like a concession. Also, we gave back the 3 prisoners. This is looking like too much. So maybe they felt some sort of knee-jerk need to show that they're not going to go along with everything, and so we want you to shut down these military exercises or curtail them in the future or whatever. That's just negotiations. That doesn't really matter, going back and forth. The other concern that North Korea apparently has is how the Americans have been pitching what their goal is and how they're going to get the goal in North Korea. That goal is denuclearization, getting rid of their nuclear program, getting it out of the country, stripping it down. And that is what Trump has been saying he's going to get. That's why he's getting the Nobel Prize. And unfortunately, North Korea is saying, no, we're not doing that. And they want, it's not impossible. It's again, negotiations, maybe with enough assurances that we won't attack them or invade them. I guess maybe they would allow it or something like that. But there are very real reasons to believe that Kim Jong Un is never going to give up his nuclear weapons if he believes that that would precipitate either an overthrow inside of his country or from outside of his country. And they are saying that how John Bolton and how Donald Trump are talking about denuclearization needs to end. And that, if you're worried about not just the back and forth of negotiations, but the long-term possibility for peace on that peninsula, that is the important part of information here.
So that's exactly right, and that's the crux of this. All this showmanship before the actual meeting and negotiations is not that important as long as it doesn't break down the actual meeting. And I think they will still have it. I think Kim Jong Un's just pounding his chest a little bit, and they both do that. But at the end of the day, and this is really interesting, the reason the North Koreans don't want to get rid of their nukes is they think that Gaddafi made a terrible mistake in Libya, that when he got rid of his nuclear program, that left him totally vulnerable. So many years later, even though America and the West had promised him that, hey, if you get rid of your nukes, we'll be just fine, they did invade him, they did bomb him, and apparently, according to reports, the North Korean leadership has watched the video of Gaddafi being dragged through the streets with a metal pipe in his rectum. And they're like, that is not gonna happen to us, so we will keep our nuclear energy program no matter what. But then, if that's the case, I don't know what we're meeting about. And so I know they want to do some things that are important, like turn the demilitarized zone into a peace zone, and some other things. I don't want to dismiss it. Those are important and worthy goals. But if our goal is to make sure that they don't have a nuclear program anymore, then we might be setting ourselves up for failure. And that failure, if it causes further provocation, could be really dangerous.
2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.